Hello everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. So today I'm doing my farmhouse living room tour, along with showing you where my couch babies are in the living room, and I'll be doing Mia's tag from Wishes and Wonders Nursery. And so I'm starting out here in the corner of our living room, and I'm going to do a very slow circle so that you can see where I put my couch babies in my living room. But I wanted to show you these two pictures. These I really like. I think this little girl is simply adorable, feeding the geese and the chickens, and she's just a little farmhouse girl. And then here's a picture of some really cute little chickadees. Chickadees are probably my favorite little bird. I think they're just adorable, and well, I shouldn't say my favorite because now I have Frankie the turkey. But these are super cute, especially you know, in the winter time. But anyway, so I'm going to pan out, and I'm going to do my full circle, and I'll explain what everything is. So this is my husband's recliner chair, and there's my recliner chair. And my husband and I always call these chairs the Papa Bear chair and the Mama Bear chair, because his chair is so much larger than my chair. He's 6'5", so he needs a huge chair, and then I just found out that I'm 4 feet and 3/4 inches. So I'm under 5 feet these days. But anyway, so that's our matching recliner chairs. And then here we start the couch babies. And we do couch babies and rocking chair babies. So this is Madeline, and Madeline has the honor of sitting in this wooden rocking chair that I have had for 46 years. And it's the same age as my daughter. My mom gifted it to me when she was born so that I would have a place to feed her. And I've taken it with me everywhere I go because I can't stand to let it go. But yeah, here's sweet little Madeline. And Jenny of Jenny's Reborn World had asked in my Halloween video where Madeline was, and so I didn't have enough costumes to go around to all my babies, and so especially a size, she's like a size 2T. So anyway, that's why Madeline didn't get included in the Halloween video, but she's in today's video. Okay, so next we have my couch babies, and these couch babies aren't always the same babies that I keep on the couch. I interchange them with the babies in my nursery. I have a shelf in there, and then I have some strollers in the nursery that I have a lot of them sitting in. And so these just happen to be on the couch right now. You'll recognize some of them, and some of them you may not. But here they are, my little couch babies. So a couple of my friends have noticed that these two little guys, Stevie's on the left and Todd's on the right, that they look quite a bit alike. And so I wanted to bring them on just by themselves, just, you know, show them by themselves so you could see that, yes, they do look quite a bit alike. So Stevie on the left is the Ava sculpt, and Todd on the right is the Ethan sculpt. And so, yeah, they do look quite a bit alike, and I wanted to showcase that in this video. And then in front of the couch, I have my other 3 toddler girls, and this is where they sit. There's Amelia. She's all dressed up in her Halloween costume. And then there's Emma Grace and Maggie May, and they're dressed up too. And normally what I do because I don't live full-time in the farmhouse. Each one of these girls has a blanket covering them to keep the dust off and whatever, you know, because I like to keep them as clean as I can. And then up above the couch, that is a long sheet. It's kind of like it's a real soft, flowy sheet. And I covered that up, or I use that as a cover to cover these babies up. And so they all snug in there underneath that cover. Okay, so let's continue on with the tour. This is our front door. And that owl picture that you see, my dad, he's passed away now, but he was a wood carver, and he did relief carvings as well as regular carvings. And so that's one that he did, and this is another one that he did of a deer. Okay, so after the front door, we have the nursery. And if you'll remember my Halloween video yesterday, here's the nursery. And I still have to put a lot of things away, but I thought that I would keep up my Halloween decorations because my daughter said that, she said, well, why don't you just keep them up until after Halloween? So I thought, oh, okay, that's a good idea. But anyway, there you see my Halloween decorations, and like you saw on the couch, a lot of my babies I put back to where I normally hold them. Okay, so next we have the other side of the living room, and I wanted to show Claudia Tranca, where I put her sign that she gave me for my birthday. And it says, "Bless our farm and farmhouse." And it's a really neat little, it's made out of metal, and I just love it, and it's perfect for the type of decorating that I like to do. I like to do country style. And then that is a clock. I thought it was really neat because we have a lot of deer out here. And so that's my bookcase. There's my TV. You'll recognize that little white owl that my daughter gave me. In one of my videos, I showed that one. And then there's my my movies. Those are DVDs. These are my tapes, not tapes, my CDs that I like to listen to. And as you can see, there's my organization skills. They're all lettered from A to Z. So, and there's some more books. And then I really like this area right here. These are some other favorite pictures of mine. Here's one. I think that's awesome. There's a little cow and a rooster and some geese. And then here's the cow with the rooster. And so this welcome sign I've had for probably as long as I've been married. My brother-in-law had given me, I think it was before he was married, he had given my husband and I this as a Christmas gift. And each one of those letters is separate, and he had put it in a box, and I was supposed to guess what the word was, and I didn't guess. I'm really good with puzzles, but I couldn't guess this one, so he gave me a bunch of hints, and finally I guessed it. And so down below that is our little fireplace, and it's a gas fireplace, and it's got those ceramic logs in there. And then those are a couple of antlers that I found on the property. And a deer had shed those antlers, and I was so amazed that I had found them. They're just, down in the bottomland where our creek is. Not in the creek, but near the creek, and so I thought they would make awesome decorating pieces. And we're almost done with the tour. This is my record player. My son had given me this record player a long time ago to play my records, because I do have a record collection that date all the way back to, I would say, the late 60s, like mid 60s, early, 60s to probably 80s. And those are my 33s. And then I have some 45s from when I was just a little kid. Not a little kid, I was a preteen on the right there. Those are 45s. So anyway, sometimes I'll play my records and it just takes me back in time. So then here's my, we started out here, and this is the entrance to my dining room. And by the way, the woodwork you see, my husband cut down a tree and he made each one of the pieces of wood to go around our entryways and stuff. So that's really special. And here's our dining room. And then that oak door there is a bathroom. And then there's the staircase that my husband refinished as well. He redid this whole house inside and out, and I'm really happy with it. So anyway, everyone, that is the tour of the living room, and I will meet you in the rocking chair, and I'm excited to do Mia's tag, and those are the questions right there, sitting in front of the clock. So I'll see you in just a moment. So here we are, headed back to the rocker recliner, and I thought it would be fun to hold Maggie May while I answer the questions to Mia's tag. And so I haven't held Maggie May before when I've done any of my rocking chair videos, so I thought this would be a lot of fun. And you can see how big Maggie May is on my lap. She's a big girl, but she's not my biggest toddler, that's for sure. Okay, so question number 1, and let's see, there are 10 questions. So question number 1, how do you prepare for letting go of a doll? Okay, so I am not good at letting go of my dolls, and in fact, I've been known to, when I sell them, I will look for the same sculpt again and buy it back from eBay. And so I'm just horrible at that because I really get connected with this particular sculpt. And it's like, if I don't have it anymore in my collection, then I really miss, having that sculpt. And so, but I have heard of a really great idea on other tags, and several people have mentioned this. And what they do is they wrap their doll up in a blanket and then they put it away for a while. And if they don't miss the doll, in their collection, then they know that it's time to give it up. And just the opposite, if they do miss it, then they bring the baby back out and the baby stays. So I like that idea. Number 2, have you ever not liked a baby when you did the box opening, but grew to love it afterwards? No, I've never. That's never happened to me, because when I look for a baby, I research it and I make sure that it's the one for me. I actually get connected to it and look forward to it even before the box opening. So. So far, knock on wood, that's not happened to me. Okay, number 3, my baby clothes drawers are A, in good shape, B, so-so, C, a hot mess. Send help. I'll tell you what, I just got, this summer, I just got done reorganizing my new nursery, and I've got everything labeled, and everything is in its place. Everything is in there according to sizes, and so right now, at this moment, my my baby clothes drawers and closets are in really good shape. So I've been really trying hard since this summer to keep them that way. Okay, number 4. This number 4 question is it's a very emotional one for me, and I almost didn't do it, but then I decided, I'm going to do it, because for me it was a lesson learned. So number 4, your friend is planning to buy a new doll that is a stolen sculpt. Do you approve, warn her, or disapprove? And if so, tell her how you feel. Well, I'm not going to name names, and I will try to not say anything that will give away who this is. But I have a really good friend that she ended up getting a doll that she had no idea was a stolen sculpt, and so I wrote to her, and I let her know, you know, that it was one, and things did not work out at all afterwards. And so, like I said, I don't want to go into detail. It's very emotional for me and for my friend. And so, anyway, my answer now, in fact, let me just back up and say this. I have never, ever, ever, ever wanted to confront anyone, not confront, but, you know, let someone know something that is kind of a negative thing. I never want to do that. And for some reason, I felt I had to, but here's the deal. I'll never do it again. We still have our friendship that, you know, thankfully, you know, this incident didn't get in the way of that, but I was watching Carrie of Carrie's Little Cuties channel, and she did the same tag, and I agree with what her answer was. Her answer was, you know, it's that person's money, it's that person's decision, it's none of my business. And I agree with you, Carrie. So you did the right thing, or you thought of the right thing to do. So anyway, I thought I would leave that in because it was a huge lesson learned for me, and you know, sometimes we have to learn the hard way, and I did. So, okay, number 5. It's another box opening video, and I love to watch box opening videos. And so you, A, fast forward to the baby reveal. B, savor all the lead up stuff and wait to see the doll. Or C, fast forward to the baby, then backtrack. I savor, my answer would be B. I savor all the lead up stuff, and I wait to see the doll, because I like to see all the goodies, you know, and I love surprises, and I like to be surprised, and I like things to go in order. So my answer is B. I want to savor all the lead up stuff. Number 6. Be honest. What makes you unsubscribe from a channel? I don't unsubscribe very often. I've done it maybe twice or so, and the main reason why I would unsubscribe is because I want my my reborn hobby to be a positive experience for me and for others. And when I'm watching a channel and I start getting a knot in my stomach because there's too much, I guess you call it drama, or you know, fighting, or that type of thing between channels and between doll hobbyists, I have to unsubscribe, because you know, I've had a lot of stress in my life, and since I've retired, I want to just I just want to be involved in things that are you know, not emotionally stressful, and so that's why I like this hobby, because I can you know, I can subscribe to the channels that I feel are good for me. Not saying that these type of channels aren't good for others. It's just not my style, and they stress me out. So anyway. Okay, number 7. Would you say you interact in some way with a doll or dolls in your collection at least once a day? No, I used to before I had to move my nursery to the farmhouse, but because, you know, it's like it's kind of a little walk from where I live in the cottage to here to the farmhouse, so I don't interact every day. But But when I do my videos, that's when I come in and I change my dolls and you know, find their accessories and have all my fun. So I would say every other day I do. Number 8, you find you find $20 in the pocket of your pants. You A, put it towards this week's grocery bill. B, donate it to your favorite charity. C, rush out to buy more baby clothes. Or D, realize that these aren't your pants. So what I do, I've actually haven't had that happen, but one time I did find a $20 bill in a parking lot of a store that I had just come out from shopping. There's a $20 bill. I saw it, and I looked around to see if I could find who it might have belonged to, and there was nobody around. And so I picked it up, and I kept it. And what I do with loose change or money is like, if I was to find some money in my pocket, I would put it in my wallet, because I come from back when I first retired, everything was so lean and mean, and you know, we had to cinch our belts in all the time, and so any little money I'm going to save, and I'm going to put it in my wallet, you know, just in case I might need some someday. So that's what I would do. Number 9, do you cover your dolls with a blanket when it's chilly inside so they won't be cold? Yeah, I do. I do. I know that it sounds funny to do that. To the doll hobbyists, it doesn't sound funny to do that, but yeah, when I'm cold, they're cold, and when I'm hot, they're hot, and so I dress them according to the seasons. Number 10, and this is the final question. Do you foresee still being in this hobby 5 years from now? And, well, I hope so. I really enjoy this hobby. I love having a channel. I love having dolly friends that I can connect with, and just, you know, even outside the, you know, my channel, I have friends that I've become really close with. And so since I don't have anyone here on the farm or in my area that, you know, share the same hobby as me, as long as I as long as I still love the hobby, I will continue to be in it. I guess that's what I'm going to say. So, but so far, I've really enjoyed this as my fun way in my retirement, to connect with people and to get cute baby dolls and cute clothes and accessories and things like that. So I'm a mama at heart. I love raising my babies. I have 2 kids, and this is just a really fun way for me to continue on. That is what I think. So anyway, that was the final question, and thank you, Mia, for doing such a fun and challenging tag. And sorry it took me so long to do it. I'm still kind of trying to play catch up from when we had our family in for a week or so. So, but anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoyed hearing the answers to my tag, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a happy Halloween tomorrow. And thanks for stopping by. And until we meet again, bye-bye.